A plot that I can't even describe because it reveals itself the more the movie goes on. Essentially, the El Royale is this hotel that is on the border of California and Nevada. There's literally a line that goes through the hotel dividing the two states, which is pretty much just a gag throughout the entire movie. But there's a lot of secrets to this hotel and specifically the type of people that come to this hotel. The movie covers the span of one night and looks at the characters that are staying there and kind of looks into their past of why are they actually here. This movie was a lot of fun to watch. There is so much going on that is unique to any other film that I have ever seen. The closest thing you could probably compare to is kind of a Quentin Tarantino movie in a way, but even from that, this movie has a voice of its own, and it's really imaginative. The cast is incredible, and there's so many familiar faces that you're going to recognize in this movie, and it's so fun to watch their characters play out. What this movie does best is go into great detail about each single character and what they are doing at this hotel in a specific night. And some of their backstories are going to surprise you, and that was the funnest part of watching this movie, is constantly being surprised. This movie utilized a lot of flashbacks to kind of see their past, maybe earlier in the day or earlier this year or even 10 years ago, and they were very specific on what they were revealing. So for example, they would reveal this detail about a character and it would make you think something about that character, but then realize that that detail was left out of context, and once you understand the context, you think the exact opposite. So the whole movie, you're not even sure who the protagonist is, who the antagonist is, who's good, who's bad. Everyone's just kind of running around doing their own thing, and you have to wait till the very end to find out what is actually going on. I'm gonna give a specific shout out, Chris Hemsworth. He totally stole the show in the third act. Another thing that was great about this movie is the music that they chose for the soundtrack. There's a lot of Motown vibes to it that play along to the story, but also just its background music, and it does a great job syncing up with the script. I believe this movie takes place in the late 60s, maybe early 70s. There's a couple historic moments mentioned, but they never specifically say what year it is. There's a lot of this movie that is left up to your own imagination, and that's part of the fun of it. The thing I will say that kind of turned me off from watching it again is I do think it was a little long. The runtime is well over 2 hours, and most of it is just looking at character backstory, which again is great because it gives a good payoff, but I think there was just a little too much. I think that might be the difference between this being a movie I really enjoyed or a movie that I absolutely love that I'd rewatch immediately. It's definitely worth a watch though. Theaters, it's fine. There's nothing too much you're gonna miss while watching it on DVD, but I'd make sure to check it out. Go in not knowing anything about the plot. It'll be so much more enjoyable. And if you have seen it, let me know what you thought. Comment below, like, subscribe, and I will see you next time.